The Black Lives Matter movement began in America 7 years ago, but the roots of racial injustice stretch back many centuries. This latest eruption of racial tension began with the death of George Floyd earlier on this year. The 46-year-old African-American died when a white police officer knelt on his neck for nearly 8 minutes, despite pleas that he couldn't breathe. The incident, captured on video, sparked international outrage and condemnation. It was, it seemed, the final straw. Demonstrators took to the streets in cities around the world, with Black Lives Matter becoming a global rallying cry against racism and police brutality.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
This weekend, many in Gibraltar chose to stand in solidarity with the movement, as speakers highlighted that the Rock isn't immune to racism or discrimination.
Black Lives Matter, and there are other issues as well that matter to us. Call it anti-Semitism, call it anti-Islam or anti-Muslim, call it homophobia. I'd like to think that all of us are here are against any form of discrimination, regardless of who it is. I am proud to be part of a multicultural, diverse society. However, there is low-level racism in Gibraltar. We have to accept that. The Moroccan community has been discriminated against for many years. You don't have to be gay to be anti-homophobia. You don't have to be a woman to fight for women's rights. You don't have to be a Jew to fight anti-Semitism. And you don't have to be black to fight for Black Lives Matter. Thank you very much.
Some statues with a connection to slavery or colonialism have been toppled in both the US and the UK, while Gibraltar's own history also came under focus at the march.
We in Gibraltar currently still praise the figures of Horatio Nelson, who was William Wilberforce's main enemy in the attempt to abolish slavery altogether. And yet he has a statue in Gibraltar. What I say is that Wilberforce needs to have a statue here as well.
Beyond the Black Lives Matter movement, the message at the rally was that discrimination should be rooted out in all its forms.
Disabled women, coloured women, trans women, gay women, bisexual women, pansexual women, all over the place. You are not a feminist, you cannot stand for women's rights if you are not intersectional and you stand for all women all over the place.
The organisers say they're very happy with the turnout and level of engagement. The speeches, they add, were honest, and they hope to build on the sentiment echoed across the world of the need to stand up to social injustice.